Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie and today I'm going to be using this beautiful set that I received there recently from Globleland. Now I chose it myself but I received it for free and it was in my last unboxing video and I linked that up here for anybody that wants to look at the other lovely things that I received. Now I haven't used it yet, as you can see, but there will be a discount code as well below. I think it's Carrie 10 for anyone that would like to purchase it. So let's have a look. And there are these really pretty little ladybirds and the flowers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to just cut them out and have a play around and see how they layer on top of each other. This is how they've cut out very, very nicely. And what I'm doing now is there's just little, these little bits. And I presume that's where the black spots are going to be for the ladybirds. I'm just cutting those. I'm just picking them out, basically. They cut out beautifully. And they're popping out for me there. Just a couple of the smaller ones as well. A couple of them were a bit tricky to pop out, if I'm honest. So I'm thinking maybe if you didn't pop them out and just coloured them in black. But what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've cut out a second lot, but I ran them through twice. And I can see already that that has made a difference with them. So let's just see them. Now, yeah, you could just leave them in there and, maybe put the dots, but yeah, they're coming out easier. And some of them just came out with the dots gone already, in fact. So there we go. Now I need to have a look and see how they're going to layer on top of each other. Okay, I've had a little play around and this is what I've come up with. I'm actually going to use him. So for the first one, I'm just going to pop this on. Now obviously I have to do the colouring in. But for this little one, I'm going to pop the wings down there. And that on top. This one, it's just the shape of the wings make them look different. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my inks. So I'm going to use this Distress ink and it's the Barn Door. It's that lovely bright red colour. And for the black, I'm just going to use the Versafine Clair in Nocturne. So I'm going to put the flowers to the side just for now. And I'm going to come in and work on these. So I'm going to start with this little guy. Now I probably could do with putting my glass mat down. I'm just going to bring you in a bit there as well. Now I could have put them out in black cardstock and, used red cardstock for the other parts. But this is the way I'm going to go anyway. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just come in and do the little bodies first. There are them. And I think I could use a large brush, yeah, for that. It would colour them in fairly quickly, wouldn't it? Because the back of their bodies would all be black. And I do have black cardstock. The one I have is, it's not very heavy, and this is a nice heavy cardstock, this smooth white one. It's a 300 GSM, or I'm not sure, is it £140 you call it? And it's the heavy one anyway in the States. So that'll colour them easily enough, won't it? Yeah, this is fun. I was looking forward to using these new stamps. Or sorry, these new products that I received. I've had a busy week this week with one thing or another, but yeah, finally had some time to come back into the craft room today. Now I have no kids anymore in school or anything like that, or college or university. They've all grown up. Yeah, there we go. But sometimes you just get just getting a baby wipe. Sometimes you just get weeks like that there seems to be a lot to do. Been getting bits done out in the garden and what have you. Anyway, so I'm just going to pop the lid back on that, and for these I'm going to come in. Yeah, these ones I think I'll leave them white. But I'm going to colour the other ones now in the red. And as I said, I'm going to use that barn door for that. Just going to hold it down. Yeah, that's better. See, that's a nice bright red. That should look good. I had to look at some of the other reds. This one seemed like it was the most vivid, which is what I want. Because those little ladybirds are always really bright, aren't they? You know, lovely and bright red. So have any of you been up to anything interesting? Were any of you away anywhere exciting on your holidays this year? I'd love to hear some more about your lives as well. I'm sure many of you have interesting lives, and you know, have you been away on vacation or visiting family? Anywhere nice, anything like that? I'd love if you'd comment and leave it below for me, because I do read all the comments always, and I always try to answer as well if anybody asks me anything. So if you want to ask me anything as well, feel free. Yeah, they're pretty now, aren't they? So I'm just going to let them dry, but for these two little bits I've decided I'm not going to leave them white. I think I want to come in just with a little bit of squeezed lemonade. And let's see, I just want to pop a bit on there rather than leaving them completely plain. And just a little bit, I'm just touching on it, just to take the stark white off. There we go. And that's fine. So I'm putting them aside there to dry. And I'm coming back in, with my flowers. So we'll do a bit of work on those next. Now let's see. And as I've cut out too, I'm going to layer them and make them nice and thick, you know. Okay, so I'm going to start with these two just center little bits. And again, I'm going to use that squeezed lemonade. Just pop it down on those. I want to make them very yellow, so there we go. Nice and bright. And for the flowers themselves, what I'm going to do is, I am popping, I don't want them just to be white, although they are daisies, I would imagine. But what I want to do with them is I'm just coming from the center there and I'm kind of lightly touching it. Because even the white flowers, they're not just completely white, are they? So again with that one, and I'll layer those two on top of each other. And the same with them. Just kind of coming from the center across. Yeah. So next it's my leaves and my stems. Then I'm going to use the Spectrum Noir inks. One of them is Grasshopper and the other one is Spring Meadow. So they're two different colour greens. So for the stem, I'm going to use the Grasshopper. Just coming in with this small brush. Yeah, it only takes a second. You don't need the coloured papers really, you know, you don't. I mean, you can cut it out in the different colours. With the inks, I think you get a more natural colour though, don't you? You know, you don't get just all one shade, even with the same colour ink, because lighter and darker. And I'll show you what I mean with the leaves. I'm going to come in and just hit them here and there. No rhyme or reason, no right or wrong. And next I'm coming in with the Spring Meadows. I'm going to just hit that there, and as you can see, like real leaves and real plants, there's several shades of green all in the one, as I say, 40 shades of green all in the one plant and the one leaf. Yeah, and I think you just get a more natural finish with that. And coming back in with them. Oops, I didn't really want to hit that there. Let's see. Just coming in with a baby wipe to see if I can lift some of it. And look, I'll be layering the other one on top anyway. It just needs to be more careful. So again, let's come in with the darker green and just speckle it a bit here and there. There we go. Just clean this up. So now comes the fun part where we get to put everything together, and I'm going to start with my little butterflies, sorry, my little ladybugs, ladybirds I should say. And let's start with this guy. I'm going to come in and just pop a little bit of glue on the back there. You don't want to go overboard with the glue. So just dotting it here and there. Let's see. Yep, that's very cute. So these ones then, what I wanted to do was I want to pop them down first. Let's just see where I'm going to put them. Yeah, oops. Just again, a little bit of glue. I went a bit overboard with the glue there, so let's just rub it off. The other one will be covered anyway, so. I'm just hitting it off my hand there to remove the surplus. Yeah, I think when it dries back, it'll be okay. And the next one, let's just see, be basically the same thing again. I'm just going to pop the glue onto the back of my hand all together, I think, and yeah, I think that will be a neater way of doing it. Let's just straighten you up a bit. I don't want to cover his little legs because I think that that looks cute. And again, just pop a little bit here. Okay, I may have to sort these two out, just regarding the fact that the black dots are missing. So let's see, hold on, have a little black pen here. Just going to come in and fill those in, and nobody knows. Yep. Same here. Yeah, maybe I should have left it dry first. Hold on, still a bit of wet there. A bit of glue now has gotten on my pen. I'm going to leave that dry for a minute and I'll come back in. So we'll just do the last one while I'm waiting for that to dry. Still have glue there on my hand. And there we go. Okay, let's see. Let's have another go there. Yeah, that's grand. Just the glue was still wet and I got a bit on the nib. Anyway. So now for the fun part, I'm coming in with my pre-scored 5x7 card base. And I just want to put a bit of interest into that. So what I'm going to do is I'm coming in with my scoreboard. And let's just do a bit of tidying up here first. So I'm just coming in with this. Hold on, I'll pop you out a little bit there. It's my Sizzix scoring board and trimmer. And I'm going to use just this little scoring tool. And I'm going to just move this little scoring tool down the side. So what I want to do is come in and I'm just going to, it's just the third little dot. It's between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. So it would be probably 2/4. Anyway. And again, the third little line. Between 1/4 and 1/2 an inch. Would that be 1/8 of an inch? No, they're 8ths, aren't they? And that's 1/4. It'd be 3/8. That's exactly what it would be, 3/8 of an inch. And just here, I'm shoving it into the side. 1, 2, 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to use the side that has the, you know, embossed piece rather than the debossed. So there we go. Let's pop that away. Come back in here with my glass mat. And we'll just move them to the side and have a play around. And actually I wanted to stick these together as well. I'm just going to layer these on top of each other. Take a second. It just makes them nice and chunky. And then I want to come in with these. Pop another little bit of glue there. And I'm going to kind of stagger these. You know, the fact that I've got the two of them, why not use it? And just, I'm not going to glue down the little petals. So that way they'll kind of be a bit more realistic as well. It's just the centre there that's going to be glued. I want to come in then with these little things and just pop one there. Let's see, make sure I have it turned the correct way. Yeah. And oops, one in the centre there. And it's looking as though the two of them are the same. Maybe I missed a larger one. I'm going to pop that off a minute. Hold on. Just want to see. No, I had a look and there isn't, oops. There isn't actually a larger, the two of them are the same. They're these two. Well, there's a slight difference, but yeah, the way I have them is the way they are. So let's just pop that down there. And yeah, that looks fine actually. And then that'll need to go on here. So I leave that until I'm actually placing it on the card to see where I want to put it. Now, I'm thinking I might come in. Just having to play around to see what I want to do. Maybe here. Bring them up a bit. And this is just playing now just to see where I want to put everything. Well, I guess he could be, he's flying, isn't he? So we'll put him up furthest. He's flying after him. And could we just put one up there? Yeah, that's quite nice. And then there's room for a little sentiment. So let's have a look and find a sentiment. Okay, I found a little stamp and it just says, best wishes today, tomorrow and always. So what I'm going to do is, let's just pop you there and pop you in the corner. I'm using the stamping platform because I'm only going to get one go of it and, you know, I don't want to mess it up. So it's just handy. Just pop that there and I pick it up. And I'm coming in with the Versafine Clair in Nocturne. And at least this way I can do it a couple of times, can't I? And you know what? It's perfect first go. I'll give it a like going over the second time. Not going to press hard. And just tidy away the lids and things. And yeah, that's absolutely perfect. So I'm coming in now again with these. And I think I'm going to just use this tape. Excuse me. Just popping a bit of that. And let's see. I don't want to put it up too high, so yeah, you can go there and no, I'm going to have to move it. Yeah, just kind of that way because I need to leave room for the petals of the flower. There we go. Just run a bit of that on there, and okay, had I it was that way. Yep, view there. And I haven't it all glued down this way that it allows me come in. No, yeah, I think I prefer it in there. So there we go, and we were going to put this guy up here, weren't we? And the other little flying guy can go here. Yeah, I like him there. Gonna pop you there, and this little fella. Just kind of like him there beside the sentiments. Now, there we go. I just want to come in and kind of lift a couple of bits here and there, just so it doesn't all look completely flat, you know. And that's the nice thing about layering the couple of bits, so that you can come and do that. There we are. Yeah. So that's the finished card. Isn't it very pretty? I'm loving the deep colours, the black and red and the yellow and the green. I think they go really nice together. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Hope you all have a great day.